Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Our Eden on plot 13. This, my friends, is the best plot tour I've ever done since I've had this channel. I'm really excited to show you what I've done. Now, I haven't documented everything I've done. I've just cracked on and done it, and I gotta say, it's the best I've ever had the allotment. I've got a few jobs left to do, but they're literally just a few jobs. And when I've done those, I can basically say, I've cracked it. I've done it. I've done everything I need to do. It's just a matter of keeping on top of it and enjoying sowing the seeds, transplanting, harvesting, putting them out, looking after them, harvesting them, and just enjoying the plot in a chill out sense rather than a mad rush getting stuff done. So we're starting the plot tour straight away at the top end. Now look, let me stand here. I've got all this wood chipped, got my little chair there. These are my trees, obviously, my orchard bit. I spent hours and hours putting wire, rewiring these trees. Look, I don't know if the camera can pick that up. Got a wire here. No, just there, there, and just basically cordoned. Is it called cordon? I get mixed up with the ones what are asparagus, whatever it's called, and cordoned. So there's my apple tree, cooking apple. There's my quince. And that's cordon when it goes up like that. The free apple tree from the lovely Borough Council. Spin around here. Plums. As you can see, it looks lovely. It really does, even though I say it myself. Tree there, tree there. The bush what I put in, that's picked up now. What is it? That blueberry bush, that started to pick up. And the new addition is this. Got a frame round it. Just one wire at the bottom. And that is a cherry tree. And as you can see, what I'll do, you can see this wire just here, look, just there. As that grows, there'll be another wire here, another wire here. I've chopped it off at the top, so I'm going to have a main shoot coming up and just train it basically. Some bird feeders up. Here I've made a flower bed. That's for my wife to put her flowers in, so that when the people walk past, there's a path there, as you can see. That there isn't my plot, by the way. Yeah, they can have some lovely flowers to look at. I sit up here and have conversations with people. It's lovely, and they all comment on how nice it's looking in that. It's really nice and encouraging. I've moved the compost bins over to that corner there, and also the potatoes just there, and a new addition, my England flag. See if we can get it flying. One minute, guys. There we go. Look at that. How lovely. You imagine. I'm sat here on my chair, looking at all this, thinking about, you know, just enjoying the hard work what I've put into it, watching my England flag, looking over to that view and talking to people. It's just nice, it really is. So this is the view from the top. I've de-weeded all the paths, got all the beds prepared and ready. I put a couple of things in, which I'll show you obviously. But before I jump ahead, there's my blackberry bush. Now here, I thought one would do because I know this spread really quick. In hindsight, maybe I should have put another two in, one either side. But we'll see how it goes this year. I can always put another one in next year. I'm going to put me in the front of it because it's a lot of wasted space, and underneath that bark is just packed full of manure. I'm going to put my broad beans across there. But yeah, as you can see the soil, how nice it is. Looks a bit lumpy, but that's basically because it's manure, just needs to tickle over just to loosen it off a bit. Right, so here I now have my peas. I've got two frames up, but I've only actually planted one of the peas in this frame, simply because I was worried about the rats getting in and eating the peas. So I blocked off the end, and they haven't done. So with them not doing that, I'll now put some peas to that frame off, obviously, and plant them in there. But I'll do that at another couple of months. So as they're growing up there, I've tie wrapped them, as you can see, and I can just snip those tie wraps off and just make it vertical rather than in a like V shape for them to grow up. Here, the purple sprouting broccoli has been planted out, looking really good and healthy. Just here, I put my potatoes. They're just starting. I can see a couple of weeds over there, look. They're just starting to poke the heads up. Hopefully no frost will come. I know what I'm putting in each bed, by the way. I've done a little bit of a plan. I think I've got onions in those two. The onions will be going in those two. Cauliflower in there. I forgot off the top of my head, to be honest, but you get the idea. Here's my bed for my cabbages. These are the pointed variety, and I want these grown all season. So what I've done, I've just put 6 in. I've got another 6 in the greenhouse, what will be ready to be put out in the next couple of 3 days, and then be room for another 6. So I'm continuously planting 6 of these pointed cabbages. Let me just have a look what variety they are. Corflex. So then hopefully, as I'm planting those at that end, these will be harvested. So that will leave a space there, and the middle 6 will be about ready for harvest as well. Before we move down, my grapevine, I've completely reinforced all the posts and rewired everything. This actually is a washing line, what my missus no longer wanted. She wanted something different. So I thought, I've got an idea for that. So I can literally just pulled it out, wrapped it around the post, and it's worked a treat. It really has. It's worked out better than I thought. So instead of snapping it off, I just left them in there. So I can move them up or down, or there's 2 wires in that one, so I can add a third one along the bottom if I wanted to. Lift them up, I can just sort of climb underneath it if I wanted. As you can see, the starting to bud now. I took all the thing out in the middle of the grapevine, put this post up, these couple of pieces of wood, tie wrapped into it. They just like sort of hopefully have some grapes dangling down off them, and then dangling down all the way across there. Right there, that's going to be my beetroot. I was going to put them in these egg cartons, but actually I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to do them as I normally do them. It's just an idea I had because I found these egg cartons what I was going to use for something but didn't. But yeah, I think I'm just complicating things by trying to do it different. Just do it the way I know they grow. Here's my parsnip. They're starting to come up now. That's where a couple of tomato plants are going to go. Keep spinning you around, I'm sorry. Just here, I've got 4 Savoys in. They're the really big ones. I thought the width of that and our space, it's just right width that is for those massive cabbages, because if you have the leaves touching the netting, the butterflies will still lay the eggs on them, and you're still going to get caterpillars and that. If they're not touching the netting, you've got a better chance of them just, you know, sort of being healthy. There's a couple of space there to put a couple of, I don't know what I'm going to put there. I think it's a couple of peppers maybe, or a couple of tomato, another couple of tomato plants. I don't know. See how that goes. Just here, that's my other video. That's holding its own. The blackcurrant started to show forms of life, and I thought I killed this red currant, so nothing was happening. Suddenly, within the last couple of days, we're getting some life on it. I think I have killed them 3 there. They're gooseberries. I'm getting life off those 2, but not off those 3. They just look like I've done them in. There's me rhubarb, an abundance of it this year, and believe it or not, I'm constantly harvesting that rhubarb. We're loving it this year. Got quite a few flowers come on it, so I'll cut those out. But as you can see, I can have a full dinner of them and still have loads left over. Right, let's move on. Just there, I put 2 massive dahlias in, dahlia bulbs, and just waiting for them to start coming up, and they guaranteed no frost overnight, and I can take that glass off. That's going to look really nice when they start growing, and put a couple of canes in. It's going to look lovely. Now we're moving on to Abraham's bit, and these are sorry guys, just lettuce. How healthy they look. And this is that thing what I bought from Aldi. My missus is going to net it properly on Wednesday when she comes up. I've just put this on as a temporary measure just to stop the slugs or pigeons coming eating them. Because I found with the lid on, they was wilting, it was just getting too hot for them. Put that up there on the shed. And I'm going to put some sweet peas in there. They'll grow up there lovely. This is the bit where I've got 1 job left to do. Well, I've got 2, but 3 actually. Just got to sort this middle bit out. That's the only bit I haven't done yet. Simply because everything from the beds I just moved into the middle and sorted it all out. And these weeds here, what I might do is just take the slabs up and put some more tarpaulin down. Otherwise it's just going to be a constant battle to, to keep them under control, and that will just sort the job out. Moving on to Abraham's bit here. He's really, really proud of this, bless him. Oh. He's got his raspberry canes growing there. Got a post either, whoops, nearly fell over. Got a post either side to put some wire across, or whatever it may be, just to keep them under control, because I know they go all over the place. This is radish and spring onions. And the next bed, whatever it's going to put in there, is filled that way, flowers, flower bulbs, and it's actually got another one popping up now. There's one there, look, that's him, and another one there. It's put 50 bulbs in that. That one, whatever it's going to put in there, I don't know. Strawberries at the end. There is either going to put tomatoes or cucumber, I haven't decided, but presuming tomatoes, the cucumbers are going to go there. The bush cucumbers, I can put them in pots and they just bush out. Garlic round the edge there. He's planted all this, by the way. And blueberry. Oh look, blueberries coming on it. I was told they grow quite big, so I'll give it loads of space. It don't look very big, does it? You know, pot of potatoes there, and at the top here, it's not coming through yet, but that's parsnip. It's going to grow on those massive ones, and what we do, we leave that till Christmas Eve and have it for Christmas dinner. There's the refrain for, I think I'm going to put, I forgot what they're called, Brussels sprouts in there, guys. As you can see, it's all weeded, all freshly chipped. And I'll just say something before chipping, what I put on last year, when I put the plants in, I had to move it to the side and put the plants in, and they did all right, they did absolutely fine. Put another layer on top this year, and when I've moved it across, the wood chip from last year has started to rot and the soil's black. It looks absolutely lovely. So how this may look, are you going to grow something in there? Trust me, it works. That underneath there, just a couple inches down, is absolutely brilliant soil. Look at me, these are supposed to have died, you know. I put a little plant in here, and I think, well, it is, with it having the wood chip, and the roots being underneath the wood chip and it being manure, it's kept the roots warm, so they haven't died over winter. They've just come back in abundance. Oh, the sweet corn's going in there, by the way. Here's me strawberry patch. We normally start the plot tour on, and I normally say I've got to weed it. Well, I haven't. It's all done. I'm just going to show you the jobs, what I'm going to do. This path here, it isn't my path, it's next door's. But the guy's busy and such like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some tarp, I'm going to bring a strimmer up, what my father-in-law got me. I'm going to strim it all down, put some tarpaulin up. I don't know if you can see it at the top end. Tarpaulin the whole lot, and get my mate to drop some wood chip off and just make a wood chip path down there. Which I think, if you look at it, that it'll look nice. It will just keep it all nice and neat and everything, and it will help the guy out next door who hasn't got the time to come up and do it and that. So here, it's another one of those things I got from Aldi. So I put carrots in. As you can see, they're all coming up. I don't really need this netting over the carrots, I don't think. Because if you look at the height of it, the carrot fly goes up to 3 foot. After that, they can't. So it's quite high up. I won't say, I'll say it's just about 3 foot, so I don't want to take any chances. So I put that, I had the plastic cover on it, and I think it was too hot. Sorry guys, my storage and my phone went. Just had to delete some stuff to carry on the video. Right, what I was saying, it was a bit too hot in here with the plastic lid on, so I put this netting on. My missus put on properly on Wednesday, and as you can see, the carrots are really growing well. Right, 3 jobs I said I got to do. One down the side to do with the path, the other round here, as you can see, that needs doing, and the third is a greenhouse, which just looks a bit of a mess, you know what I mean? But as you can see, I've got my sweet corn growing, looking good. Runner beans, they're the French bean variety. Tomatoes looking a bit leggy, but they'll be okay, they'll be fine. Got some flowers, marigolds, and what are these? Oh, well, my lad's got some sunflowers growing there, as you can see. These are, oh, that's a cucumber there. 1 minute, I'm trying to get in. Right, and in now, it's a courgette. Just there. Over to the next greenhouse. Let me just clamber out. I've got my onions, which are looking quite well now. They did look a bit dodgy, to be fair, but they all picked up. I'm really pleased with them. Leeks, some more cauliflowers, I think they are. These are the cabbages, what I was on about in that other bed, what's going to be planted out. As I say, I need like 6 or 8 of them, so I'll give the rest away to somebody. These are the broad beans. Just hoping they pick up soon, because I just want to get them out. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. It's now in the afternoon, tea time, so I've just come back to shut the greenhouse, and got my lad with me and our dog Willow. So we just want to end this video by saying thank you very much for watching.
Thank you. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's the one. Like and subscribe. This is our dog here. Willow. Willow.
Willow.
Willow. La. Right then guys, thank you very much for watching. God bless, like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.